Hi, this is Jason, and welcome back to 2016, the year I got the runs. Well, here it is, the end of June, and I wanted to talk to you a minute about what running has done for me when it comes to keeping track of stats. Now, I'm not really a stat person. I don't usually plot things and compare stuff, but running has kind of caused me to do that when it comes to my races. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I have shown you a spreadsheet on my races that I've planned, but this year that spreadsheet has grown a bit. And the reason it's grown a bit is I started keeping stats on things like where I finish overall, where I finish in my age group, and it's been really interesting learning from this. But even before I get to where I finished in comparison to other people, up till this point, I've already run 16 races this year. I've run 2 10Ks, and believe it or not, I've run 2 half marathons. I've run a total of 76.8 miles in races this year for a total of 11 hours, 19 minutes, and 5 seconds, which just blows me away because you don't know things like that about your running until you start paying attention. But the thing that I found most motivating about doing this spreadsheet, like I mentioned earlier, is seeing where I compare to other people in my finish times. And the one thing that I've learned is I do pretty well. I do better in smaller races than larger races, obviously, because there are a lot of good runners out there. But I've always finished in the top 46%. But in some races, I've actually finished in the top 4%. And as I've been reminded, I even finished 3rd in my age group at the Easter egg run, which was so exciting, and I hope to do that again soon. But I don't want to jinx myself by talking about it. So where I'm going to leave this video is by saying, if you haven't already started keeping stats of your races, maybe it would help motivate you like it's motivated me and push you just a little bit further. And speaking of pushing further, how about pushing this little icon down here and subscribing to my channel if you already haven't, because that too is a huge inspiration for me. And I also want to remind you to keep watching, because as you know, 2016 is the year I got the runs and the stats.